Why is it that India, despite its vast talent pool and unique geopolitical challenges, hasn't produced a figure like Elon Musk? Someone who not only drives technological breakthroughs but also shapes narratives and takes bold stances on national issues. Is it due to systemic barriers, cultural mindset, or lack of encouragement for individuals to step into such influential roles? Why don't we see such voices actively addressing and championing Indian concerns on a global stage? There's so many reasons for that. Um, we have a vast talent pool, right? So many brilliant young students graduate every year. And what do? The best of the lot want to just get out of the country, immigrate, emigrate to the US or to the West, wherever. Excuse me. Nobody wants to stay in India because they know that India doesn't respect talent or merit. It's not like we Indian citizens hate talent and merit. It's just that the system is constructed in such a way that merit is sought out and destroyed. I mean, talent is sought out and destroyed, and the system doesn't recognize merit. It doesn't reward you based on your performance. It rewards you based on quotas and whatnot. So in such a system, the best talent will leave. That's the first reason for that. And then when it comes to doing business and all that, there are so many problems in doing business in India. The government of India has not done enough to make India a great place for doing business. Lots of Indian entrepreneurs, once they make it big, they move to places like the UAE, to Dubai or the Abu Dhabi or to Singapore, and that's where they incorporate their companies outside of India, so that the Indian taxation regime doesn't apply to them. Imagine, it's better. It makes more business sense for an Indian entrepreneur to incorporate a company in Singapore than to incorporate it in India. Why has the government created this environment and this sort of taxation and so on regime? Why can't we make things better? And then there's all the bureaucracy, the red tape. So it's nothing to do with Indian culture. It's everything to do with the Indian system, the colonial system that we are laboring under, that is breaking the backs of the Indian economy, of the Indian entrepreneur and the Indian people. In the US, they welcome people like Elon Musk. They welcome talented people, and they reward them based on their performance. So the Americans respect merit. They respect talent. It's a meritocratic society. And in the US, you can rise as high as you can based on the amount of work you do and the quality of work you do. And that's why people like Elon Musk, people who want to do great work, they are attracted to places like the US. So why can't we make India that sort of society? I know it's not easy, but why? That's why the government exists. That's why we vote for them. So it's been like a while since this government has been in power, more than a decade now. Uh, it's high time they do something about this. So that these are the reasons why, despite the vast talent that exists in India, we don't see people like Elon Musk, rising up. We don't see Elon Musk kind of people in India. We don't see a SpaceX in India. Why don't we have a SpaceX in India? Why don't we have multiple SpaceXs? Why don't we have Microsoft, Indian Google, Indian Apple, Indian Tesla? Why don't we have any of these things? Because we encourage, the system is such that it pushes people away. You can't succeed in India. Get out and succeed there. And then we will give you a Padma Shri or Padma Bhushan or something. So we will reward you for leaving India. That's the kind of system we have. It's terrible. That's why. And it's frustrating. But yeah,